It's Trippy. There you go. I got audio now. Yeah. I ate tacos. I'm full. Shut the fuck up about it. Like you guys ain't never been full after eating some fucking tacos. And, well, there you go. I'm having some tacos. I'm munching on them. Now I'm full. Somebody back there was flushing the toilet. And anyway. So yeah, there you go. Fucking ate tacos. Feeling a little bit stuffed in the clown tummy. You know, I talk about that in my little cereal commercial. So is it just you guys on fucking sock accounts watching the live stream or what? Is that what we're gonna do? We're just gonna have sock accounts on the chat? Like, is that all? I mean, because, like, you know, if so, let me know. Anyways. Yeah, you see the poll. There's 5 people here, so I don't think they care. Anyways, I guess I'm going to play a fucking Oompaville video about that guy that shaved his asshole and went viral. Yeah, I guess that's what I'm going to do. I don't think these stupid fucking verticals are for me. I don't think they're for me. People are going to walk right past this channel and they're going to go, oh, cartoon guy, whatever. And they're just going to keep on going. And if that's the only plan that you guys have to help boost people's channels, I would suggest finding another way. I'm just saying, you're going to need something else in the future. Motive mix. I got to switch my audio over anyway. Not for them. Who's it for? I'm going to wait for a good answer on that while I set this video up. There you go. I'll play it above my head in the smallest fashion possible. To make sure the volume is actually there. Google. Yeah.
Unsee things, though. That's also very important. You can't unsee things. I've been doing some research on some conspiracies, and that's beside the point, because today we're talking about that guy who has a special fascination with Nair. All right, a bit of a special fascination with Nair, a bit of a fascination with uploading educational content on YouTube. His name is Kevin Leonardo. All right, we've talked about this guy before. I think I made a video, maybe on the second channel, something. I don't know. Critical made a video on this guy.
Within the first 4 seconds, he spreads his cheeks at the camera like he's preparing to show you a magic trick, and then bang, it's the whole chocolate factory on display.
Turns out it's quite a deep rabbit hole, this fella.
Now, last week, towards the last few minutes of the video, I went over some of his extremely questionable TikToks regarding black people and just black culture in general. Found out that dude was a Swiftie, and it just started making a little bit more sense. I mean, we know about them. I mean, he even went as far as baiting saying the N-word.
So we're gonna go down it today, okay? You're gonna come with me. You're gonna come with me on this rabbit hole, and we're gonna hold hands. And it's not gonna be like it's gonna be a platonic thing, okay? It will be a platonic thing. We're gonna literally hold hands, and I will have spit and fecal matter on my hand, just so you know. And probably you will too, but you're just...
Nah. So, there was a guy years ago, a few years ago, probably around 2 years ago, went fucking viral on YouTube for shaving his asshole in plain view of the camera. Not hiding anything, just shaving his asshole. And he went viral. He got like 30 million views on it. And it's pretty much the long and short of what I knew about the guy. But Oompaville here has a lot more information on it. So I figured we could watch it and get that part done. And there you go.
Just in denial. And it's going to be awesome. And it's going to be a scary video, and I'm nervous about it.
Obviously, I'm not going to get and literally shove it.
YouTube's full of different niches. My dad watches content, watches people grow fucking plants and shit, and he also dances on my TikTok occasionally. There's Let's Play content. And I found some sewers and stuff, and there was zombies in there, and there was a missing frog fart tech scientist that I found. I popped his arm off. He had a key card. Commentary. There's everything. And there's also a lot of content that is dedicated to...
Oh, cool. 4 viewers.
Hi, I'm Sean Munger. I'm a historian, author,
Going great.
podcaster, and teacher, and I do history here on my YouTube channel.
And that is generally what I consume. I am a massive consumer of smart video. And that's why my video are so good. Okay?
That's why my video are so good. But you know what we're going to do before we even get the rest of the way into Oompaville? I'm going to find this Cody Co video that I could not stop fucking laughing at this story this guy tells. It's, World's Funniest Confessions, actually. Now, just listen to this very first story and laugh, because it's funny.
Like, kind of sad, honestly. We're back. What's up? First of all, I just want to say a big thank you to all the love on the Nightmare music video. Came out on Friday, and I worked really hard on it, so I'm really happy that people enjoyed it and that it resonated with people. Because by the time it was done, I was like, is this even good? I have no idea. Is anyone going to understand this? Is it way too filled with stupid lore? But people like the lore. I just feel bad for anyone that watched it without ever watching my channel. They'd be like, what the fuck is this? I don't understand any of this. So anyways, thank you if you watch the video, and if you stream the song, add it to your playlist or whatever. I really appreciate that, so thank you so much. All right, that's my confession for the top of the video. Now let's get into other people's confessions.
I just want you guys to hear the bathroom video, or the bathroom portion of this video. I think we all been there, but none of us have been there.
Confessions. 6 years ago, I switched my wife's cat with...
Hold on, let me actually get to the one that I'm thinking of. I thought it was the first story. It may not be this actual video. You know what? I think he was wearing a completely different outfit. Because I know that Star called me while I was laughing at this, and I could not stop fucking laughing. So this is Cody Co. I think you guys may have seen him around. I don't know. I think it's this one where he's wearing the white
throwing the
shirt.
steak out the... I'm sick.
Okay.
I have a confession to make. I can't stop making you and I can't
skip.
Confessions, part 7. A few years back, I was home alone during a power storm. I
This is the one.
went into the bathroom to take a dump. Epic. And at the exact time I was shitting, I sneezed. Well, the power went out as well. Okay, wizard. Yo, being a wizard is crazy. Okay, Harry Potter era. Not you being a wizard. The house was pitch black, and I literally thought I shit myself blind.
Just think about that
We're off to a
situation.
great start. Oh my god. Imagine shitting and sneezing at the same time and then thinking you went blind. That's so funny. It's like the perfect...
It's like, achoo, and then the entire house goes pitch fucking black. So now you think you've shit yourself blind. And how you going to recover from that?
You never shit and sneeze at the same time, you know? So to do it one time and have something happen, your brain would just automatically be like, oh my god, I did the lethal combo. The human body's not supposed to do that, clearly, because I just went fucking blind. I couldn't see my hands, so in a panic I was yelling, no, this cannot be true. I was in a panic, feeling for the toilet paper to wipe and flush. After completing the task, I just sat on the toilet trying to figure out how to tell everyone I know that I literally shit myself blind by sneezing while shitting. This is so fucking funny. Man, this sucks and also is so embarrassing. I don't know what's worse, being blind for the rest of my life or telling people how it happened. I mean, on the plus side though, it is a pretty unbelievable like poop story. Like you would trump anyone else's poop story, you know? You know when you're in a convo and people start sharing poop stories? You know, that situation that happens pretty often, hanging with your friends. You know, you're sitting around in a room and someone's like, dude, I took the biggest one the other day. And then someone else is like, yeah, well, I shit a bunch of corn. And then you're like, you won't fucking believe what I'm about to say. After
I pooped and I went permanently blind. And I had to explain it at my grandmother's funeral, you know?
For about 2 minutes of complete darkness and dread and panic, lightning struck outside and it lit up my hallway. Best damn feeling ever. I mean, I can't. I cannot. This is one of the best things I've ever read online. Just the thoughts that would be going through that guy's head. How could I do this? Why did I shit so hard? Why? I always tell you don't push your turds out that hard. And now you really did it this time. You shit yourself blind.
Exactly.
Never gonna be able to see anything ever again because of your big ass turds. So fucking stupid.
Oops.
Shit so hard.
I hit the wrong button.
Why'd you
Sorry
have to
about that.
push with... So fucking stupid. Mad at yourself because you shit so hard? Why'd you have to push with such force, you freaking dummy? God, that's so funny. So funny. What am I gonna tell mom? Oh man, it's gonna be so embarrassing. It took me so long to read because I kept losing it at, no, this cannot be true. Sitting there. No, bro, this can't be true. No.
Right.
They're upstairs like, just a power outage. What's he screaming about down there? No!
Shitting yourself.
My
That's what
eyesight,
you're screaming about.
no! I mean, dude, I love this. That is so fun. I'm having fun, man. I'm having a good time. I lie to my child every Friday. This is my 4-year-old's first school year, and he is in pre-K. He hates school so far and says it's boring, so I tell him that if he wakes up and goes to school without fighting me, he can stay home 2 days out of the week. During the week, I remind him about our deal when he is misbehaving, so he thinks I let him skip school on Saturday and Sunday because he's well behaved. Damn, I mean, it's not the worst thing in the world. I mean, you do lie to your children about a lot of other things. Tooth Fairy, Santa, Easter Bunny, leprechauns, that they're not gonna get a divorce. Stuff like that, you know what I'm saying? No, I'm kidding, I'm joking. That was a little joke for me. My parents are still together. Yours, it might not have been a joke for you, and I'm sorry about that if that is the case for you. But anyways, I really don't know, morally, I don't really know how I feel about this. Like, he's gonna find out one day that the week.
I am so fucking bored. So, let me scoot my ass down here. You know, join me as I fucking go around the internet and play videos as small as possible. Should I shrink it more?
Miniature Big Daddy.
Let's get back to butthole surfer guy. Pooping, shaving his asshole.
Just remember that you can't unsee things, though. That's also very important. You can't unsee things.
I restarted
Doing
it so we
some
could all be at the
research
same
on
point.
some conspiracies. And that's beside the point, because today we're talking about that guy who has a special fascination with Nair. All right, a bit of a special fascination with Nair, a bit of a fascination with uploading educational content on YouTube. His name is Kevin Leonardo. All right, we've talked about this guy before. I think I made a video, maybe on the second channel, something. I don't know. Critical made a video on this guy.
Within the first 4 seconds, he spreads his cheeks at the camera like he's preparing to show you a magic trick, and then bang, it's the whole chocolate factory on display.
Turns out it's quite a deep rabbit hole, this fella.
Now, last week, towards the last few minutes of the video, I went over some of his extremely questionable TikToks regarding black people and just black culture in general. Found out that dude was a Swiftie and shit just...
Okay, that's the guy, the little Asian dude that they showed, that shaved his asshole and went viral on YouTube. Something like 30 million views. I don't know how many likes. I don't really care, but it happened. And if you were around our little area of YouTube at the time, you'd know that Toasty with the Mosty got herself a strike for trying to play it on a live stream, which was probably one of the goofiest things I've ever known somebody to try, knowing damn well, full well, that their live stream would never, ever be fine with that. You know, YouTube would never be fine with that, is what I should have said. But yeah, that was pretty stupid. She got herself a strike for showing this guy's asshole.
a Swiftie and it just started making a little bit more sense. I mean, we
video
know
seems
about
really
them.
quiet.
I mean, he even went as far as baiting saying the N-word.
So we're gonna go down it today, okay? You're gonna come with me. You're gonna come with me on this rabbit hole, and we're gonna hold hands. And it's not gonna be like it's gonna be a platonic thing, okay? It will be a platonic thing. We're gonna literally hold hands, and I will have spit and fecal matter on my hand, just so you know. And probably you will too, but you're just in denial. And it's gonna be awesome. And it's gonna be a scary video, and I'm nervous about it.
Obviously, I'm not gonna get and literally shove
YouTube's full of different niches. My dad watches content, watches people grow fucking plants and shit, and he also dances on my TikTok occasionally. There's Let's Play content.
and I found some sewers and stuff, and there was zombies in there,
and there was a missing frog fart tech scientist that I found. I popped his arm off. He had a key card, commentary. There's everything. And there's also a lot of content that is dedicated to education.
Hi, I'm Sean Munger. I'm a historian, author, podcaster, and teacher, and I do history here on my YouTube channel.
And that is generally what I consume. I am a massive consumer of smart video. And that's why my video are so good. Okay?
Mr. Miniature Big Daddy Oompaville, I was wondering, why does this say Penguin Zero? And that's not even Penguin Zero.
Just kidding. I'm
Not even Charlie.
an idiot. Got a really good team though, I've got to be honest. Literally everything is posted on YouTube, but some stuff I'm sure you've probably seen, I've seen, just shouldn't be on here. Shouldn't be on the internet. People shouldn't be posting. There's shit that I see on a daily basis that makes me sad.
That's the type of dirt bike the girls will ride, right? And that's my manly dirt bike right there. I need a freaking manly quad because I got no manly quads, bro.
And it's not even like it's
He's like 3 feet tall. Fucking Jack Doherty. But all right, let's get into the meat of the potatoes and shit.
to be able to get more views because it's just how it works. Like, I've done it before. Every YouTuber's done it before. If not, then they're either saints or geniuses or idiots. I don't know. We found one guy who's really spreading the limits of what's possible on YouTube.
Well, spreading his cheeks.
I've pooped on the floor a bunch of times during my adult life, especially between 2019 to 2020. And I think I was about 21, 22 around those years. I pooped on the floor of like my gym, like in the shower hole.
I feel like if I uploaded a tenth of what this guy uploads, I would get eliminated from the YouTube gene pool. All right, guys?
The blacks of the internet are currently very mad because Euphoria released their newest, darkest shade of their new foundation, and it's apparently jet black. All right, so this is the darkest
There you
shade
go.
of the
Perfect. Perfect. That's just what everybody on YouTube should look like.
Euphoria foundation.
I would be ejected into space like Mini-Me in Austin Powers Gold Member. Or is that the second one? I think that was the second one. The Spy Who Shagged Me. This fucking guy, Kevin Leonardo, is a master of just getting around the rules. Look at his videos. Look at his thumbnails. Holy shit. How are you doing this, man? I got my shit taken down for nothing. A lot of times, laughing at jokes, actually laughing at jokes has gotten my content removed. Jokes that, yes, are offensive. And do I give a fuck? No, but I have to because it's my livelihood. And my own personal feelings are less important than making a lot of money. And paying my friends. All right, and buying cows. So today's video is about Kevin Leonardo, the 26-year-old YouTuber who posts purely educational content for the masses. Some of it a bit questionable, you could say.
Pop star supplements.
You know,
the biggest load.
you know there's a shitload of really questionable content on YouTube. No question that that's not even a question. There's always going to be questionable content on YouTube. And that's just how it is. Do you really have to bend over, spread your gay cheeks, and just start shaving? Just narrowing your crack.
Loads I've ever pumped out in my life, and they've also made my taste really sweet.
Some might say
Does cum taste sweet?
Some people might say maybe this is a
Don't
little
clip that.
questionable.
This one lovely time, I douched my butt while I was constipated with hard poops stuck in my rectum.
Okay, I need you guys to hear that again because I know how torturous it is to hear. And I want to hurt you. Badly.
Some people might say maybe this is a little questionable.
This one lovely time, I douched my butt while I was constipated with hard poops stuck in my rectum, and I ended up bleeding out of my butt and being celibate for a whole month, so let's not repeat my mistake.
Maybe this is also a little questionable.
For reference, this is how hairy my butt is right now.
Maybe also this is a little questionable.
So when I was about 12 years old, I would put my own face and I would leave the face overnight to try to cure my acne.
Kevin's first video was posted on the
You guys hear that? Hey, anybody out in the chat want to try that out? You know, just put your own jizz on your face and sleep with it on there. like a sleep mask and cure your acne. I always pause Oompaville at such great moments. His eye looks like it's drifting off his face.
7th of September 2021, and it's called How to Bottom, answering your questions. Now, I don't even know what bottoming is. What is bottom? I know there's like bottoms and tops. The term bottom refers to men who prefer to engage in receptive, so if it's like plugs, it's like the female plug, and the male plug, the female plug is the bottom, right? That's how you think of it.
Yeah, this guy here, 5.26 million subscribers, way famous than any of us will ever be. And it's just YouTube fame, which pretty much amounts to jack shit. You know, like somebody's grandma's not going to come up and be like, "Oh, it's Oompaville. How are you doing? Can I get your autograph?" Because everybody's grandma talks like that. But sorry, if you heard mic noise, I was pulling a cat hair off my microphone. But yeah, YouTube fame isn't fame. It's just YouTube popularity is what YouTube is.
Right? Right, guys? I just realized how bigoted electricians are. So yeah, pretty cool video. Watched a little bit of it. Pretty good stuff. He's got like a little pear with a stick on it or something like that. I think that's a douche. Dude, some of these products, they make me scared. Some of these products may incite like a fear response. At the end of this video, he asks if his audience would be interested in a douching tutorial, which is a really interesting thing to ask your audience. And then he ends it with a Winkenheimer.
Let me know if you want a douching tutorial.
Let me know if you want a douching tutorial. I like that, dude. Anybody who winks and also makes a sound while winking is supposed to be like a kind of a passive thing, right? Like you're kind of supposed to catch it. Some levels on the spectrum might not even catch it, right? Like it's a social cue that's just goes over some people's heads, myself included. But hey, thank you for going with it as well. I really appreciate that. Now, what do you mean by that, though? What does that mean? I feel assaulted now. He also then recommends a B plug,
just like this one.
Blur that shit. Blur that shit.
Blur
that shit.
And putting a bunch of lube on it. Make sure it's water-based so it doesn't mess up your item. And just put this in your butt for like 30 minutes. It'll loosen you up and kind of help you avoid pain during the actual penetration.
He then makes a hilarious comment. Thank God, man.
Obviously, I'm not gonna go and literally shove an up my.
Hey, bro, thanks for letting us know that he says he's not going to actually go N-word and shove a E-word up his A word. Okay, I'm trying to be really careful because this is early in the video, and this is where YouTube really likes to, you know, they don't like. They really like to not like stuff at this point. So we're going to be as educational as possible, as respectful as we possibly can. Sir, yes, sir. Make sure to like and sub, though. Thank you, Kevin. We will. Kevin, if you hadn't noticed, is a part of the LGBT community. If you couldn't tell by the topics covered in the video before, bottoms, not a very popular word, to be honest, in just my real life. Haven't heard of it much. See it all the time online and Twitter, but I am a wizard magician.
I wish it was just the clips of this dude. Maybe I can just do that. Not that far.
For his content. It's been working to his advantage for a long time. Bro just started in 2021 and he's already doing very well on YouTube, and he's got his own enema bulbs he sells, which is the peak, the pinnacle of a business-minded individual's fantasy. They're even their wildest fantasy. Making money off bulbs? Sign me up! Sour Boys! Join the club! Get some Sour Boys! Go to sour.gg! Here's security camera footage of them working. This seems like it's illegal. Stuff. A lot of people. Stuff, I guess. Really, it just depends. A big audience. A lot of times he says super controversial, risque stuff in the beginning to hook people so they'll watch.
From 8 to 19, everyone at my school and like everyone in college, high school, middle school, elementary school, everyone used the N-word as like synonymous with like friend or bro.
This excuse again. Wasn't it Tana Mongeau had said that she thought that the N-word was just a word that meant friend too? Come on, people. That is not an acceptable excuse for just blasting that shit all over the internet or saying it in public or whatever the hell. It's not an acceptable excuse. Just say that you wanted to be cool like the other guys, the black guys who use it all the time. Why not just say that? I wanted to be cool, so I said it. I wanted to get controversy views. Because I wanted to get controversy views. And he's got a cat sitting up there. Got a cat just like right there, right? I would venture to say that cat has probably seen way worse things than any of us in here. Yeah, that cat has probably seen some terrible, terrible things.
Like, people said the N-word to refer to, like, a friend, or, like, oh my gosh, like, it's just basically, like, it means friend or bro, right? So we all said it.
And people have started to notice, and I, by watching a few videos, realized that Kevin justifies some of the shit that he says by referencing a traumatic childhood in Indonesia. Because Kevin is Indonesian. He's from Indonesia. We started off with YouTube. I did mention that he has a TikTok. It's important to note that he had a TikTok before he had a YouTube. He posted about a year before the YouTube was active, and he was posting things like you might expect, guys. A mix of...
I went back to LA and I got this text from him. I blocked him on everything except for his number because
Did you block me? I told you I would on our last call. Oh, forgot. How are you doing with the virus and everything? You're seriously going to ask me about the virus? Uh-huh. Just thought of you today randomly and wanted to see how you were doing. I knew you were annoyed at me, but figured a lot of time had passed. It's been 2 months. And the last call we had was kind of traumatizing. You were mean. LOL. Bro, you were mean too.
I wanted him to be able to text me for emergencies. He got me on the phone and apologized for everything that he said on our last phone call. And then he said he was confused about how he felt about me, but he still had a boyfriend far, far away, but that he cared about me at the same time.
Giving
No,
tips
it's you and one other person. There you go, Self.
on gay
You and Danny.
on TikTok.
Here are 3 things that tops need to do for bottoms. Disclaimer for the one guy that I'm seeing.
It's either him or
if you're watching
maybe Guns.
this is not for you.
It's probably
You
Guns.
feel great, and I'm glad you know what you're doing, so thank you for that.
Then that progressed into the how-to videos on YouTube, how to bottom, etc.
The other day, I asked you guys to send me questions that you might have regarding gay bottoming, and you guys...
See, I feel like this format holds me back, and that's all it does. It stops me from not being funny, but it stops me from having full range of my studio, stops me from having full range of control of the video size. It stops me from being able to play regular format videos without them appearing tiny and text being impossible to read. What the hell is it that you guys don't get about how I feel about doing these stupid shorts or vertical lives? I think it's retarded. I think it's probably the worst way to go. And especially with my main account where I've never done shit like that before. And I would rather, and I will do the thing I'd rather do. And to completely cut these out of my main account like I did today. And maybe I'll start doing shorts once in a while on that channel to help boost it because this isn't fucking working. It's a waste of goddamn time. And sure, it might work for other channels. But do you see this face? You see this cartoon face? It's the only one of them on the shorts. People are going to go right past it. They don't give a fuck if it's new. People want content on demand on the fucking verticals. They don't give a shit about most of the lives. Sure, it might pull in a couple of views, might pull in a subscriber or two, but that's about it. I think the time for these verticals is well over. You know, with the fucking TikTok. Look, dude, it would be way easier if I could just pull up a TikTok in the background, right? But then what am I going to pull up? Pull up a TikTok. I can't even do it here. I'm pretty sure that the website is banned in Michigan or something, because this is what I get when I go to TikTok now. Something went wrong. And this format is, of course, obviously from TikTok. YouTube started doing it to get those TikTok viewers. And yeah, it boosted in popularity because of shit like this, where the website's been taken down in multiple states. Probably countries as well, I would imagine. And it's all broken now. So can't get content from that website. I could scroll through my own shorts feed and be boring as fuck. Or, pull up a video that's in regular format, the format people actually want to watch on computer. Instead of, the phone, which I watch content like this in this style on my phone too. And I just don't think that this format's for me at all whatsoever. And I mean, yeah, I get it. It works on other channels. It works for people like Torsha. Sure. But she's become a fucking vertical only channel at this point. I'm not doing that. I don't give a fuck if it brings in viewers or not. I don't care about that. I care about the built-in audience that I scraped up from the fucking bottom, did all my work mainly by myself with the help of people like AP. And then I get offered, hey, we'll help. And that's great. I'm glad that you guys want to help. But apparently it ain't working. Or maybe I missed the time frame when this shit was actually popular. Isn't that possible? I mean, go look at shorts right now. Filter to live and then look at the view counts on all those channels with hundreds of thousands of subscribers that have 6 and 7 people watching. People don't want to see live streams on shorts as much as they used to. Pretty obvious at this point.
I so graciously did that, so thank you. And today I will be
nice to see you guys in the
your
chat.
questions.
And then that really accentuated into incredibly graphic things that are just unnecessary and have no place on the platform. Genuinely, like, this is just f***ing weird, dude. Upload that shit to LiveLeak. All right? I don't want to see that. That's f***ing weird. Not like I have to watch it, but yeah, I guess you can post it if you want. I don't really care. The escalation to the incredibly graphic content is what got people to label him as a controversial creator. The graphic nature of the
Good
how-to
for that
videos,
guy scratching
they're
off
not-
lottery tickets. Good for that little faggot. But if I'm going to sit here and waste my time doing this, I might as well be on my main channel. Don't you think? In a normal format where I'm comfortable with it and I like it. Instead of the guy below me with 348 subscribers watching. Don't care about that guy. I don't think the people watching him care either. Anybody donate? Anybody send him some money? Probably not. Scratching lottery. Is that why lotto is in my tags? Is that why? Also, that's another thing. You guys realize we're overpacking the tags, right? Just throw 357 tags in there and just expect people to be able to find it when that's just jumbling up the algorithm. Whatever.
A lot of views because it just
Everybody knows everything
showed,
except for me, right?
If I watch this video, trimming P word and T word, a visual guy, and it's just a gay man standing with his
You know what? I will do
balls
what I
out
want.
on YouTube. I mean, this is
And it's
not
not
even going to
this.
go in the Gump Cup. I'm going to be honest. I'm not putting this on.
I will do what I want, and it's not this shit. Because obviously it doesn't work on a new channel. I could see if I had fucking 12 or 13 people watching, be like, oh, hey, at least, whatever. But we have 5. It's been mainly 4. And then all of the boost likes are really, really doing a number on nothing, right? So, I mean, what's the point? I'm just asking. I ask simple questions. I always get pushback, and I always get basically just ignored anytime that I've got an idea. So, I mean, tell me.
On fourth wall. I don't want you guys to see this man's small. It's
I get it,
tiny and it's fucking hairy and it's so weird, and I cannot believe this is a thing that's actually allowed on YouTube. There's also one called How to Shave Your Butt, and you can imagine how that opened. Don't go look it up either. You literally do not need to go look it up. It's fucking weird. It makes no sense to upload this, to post this on YouTube. It's age restricted for sure, but at the same time, it's like,
It's not even
dude,
just
I've
age
gotten shit
restricted. I
taken
think the
down
channel got taken down for that
no
video.
reason.
I
And
thought
it isn't that hard to get past an age
I thought the dude shaving his ass got taken down for that video, but I guess maybe not.
restriction. You just lie on your account. You don't need to show your ID. Like, kids could watch this.
I waxed my ass with a razor. I don't
Oh
mind
my
hairy
god.
ass, but
Ew,
like,
dude, I'm not,
something that I see
I'm not
do,
watching
so
this.
I
I'm literally, it cleared up too much. I was scrolling the little line, the little bar on YouTube. You can see the thing. You don't click it. You hover over it, and then it shows a little mini YouTube video, and it's really blurry and stuff. Yeah, that's how I was watching it. Dude loves showing his body off, his naked body.
I will give
So
it
it's these-
until we finish this video, and then I'll switch over to my main account. You know what I mean? At least that's like 40-something minutes.
types of videos really that got him super viral. But a video posted on June 25th, 2023.
Can't just go
titled,
live for 3
"Removing
minutes and
butt
expect
hairs
everybody to watch
using
it."
Nair a visual guide, is a close-up of the man's
Although we're
butt,
well over
his
36 minutes.
brown butt. And it's just, oh, it's so weird. How could YouTube allow this? How could YouTube allow this? Why is this on here? And I can't even laugh at a joke, and this gets 50 million fucking views, dude. That is crazy. That is absolutely fucking insane. Ew, dude. What the what a fucking weirdo. Kevin apologized by recreating Colleen Ballinger's video, which is honestly kind of funny. Because that kind of happened at around the time of him doing that, the whole Colleen Ballinger thing, and it's not very good. It's terrible.
All aboard the toxic gossip train, chugging down the tracks of butt hair removal. Toxic gossip train.
So he's
yeah,
ripping
I am
off
a
the
groomer,
Colleen
but, like,
Ballinger
only
song,
for, like, my butt hair
which she was the
bloomers.
one that did the Miranda Sings channel. And she sat there and, you know, talked like a moron and wore way too much lipstick as that character. And that was basically the character, some nerdy bitch who wanted to be famous. That's kind of what she was doing. That's how she got a following. And then Colleen Ballinger was discovered as having been talking kind of adult to a lot of kids. And Colleen Ballinger ended up having to do what she calls an apology video, which was just her with a guitar or a ukulele or something, and strumming it and singing a song about a toxic gossip train, trying to convince people that she hadn't actually done anything wrong and that she was just a normal person doing normal person things or whatever. And, you know, she made herself look like a little dumb bitch by strumming a guitar and calling it an apology.
Thanks for watching. I hope you understand.
What did he mean by that? It's kind of creepy. It's kind of creepy. This is weird, dude, eh? It's kind of weird. Very strange, very odd, but also inarguably funny. There's some humor to that. That's kind of a funny thing, but it definitely demonstrated a lack of accountability taken for that outrage. I wouldn't say necessarily you need to take accountability for it, because you kind of don't really. You really just don't have to take accountability for it, because it's like kind of funny at that point. But things have gotten substantially worse for Kevin, okay, guys? And fortunately, all these videos are age restricted, but by God, just all it takes is one child on their parents' account to just get traumatized forever. Things are taking a turn for Kevin recently. People don't really seem to like him as much. A lot of people trying to actually hold him accountable, regardless of whether or not he actually deserves it. He posted a video, though. This is like the beginning, really, I'd say. This is like the real beginning. And this is the video. I'm not even going to try to explain it. It's kind of a crazy intro.
Hey guys, so I want to explain why I roleplayed on Jeffrey Epstein's island as a gay bottom from Thailand.
Wow, what the hell did he just say?
This is like the real beginning, and this is the video. I'm not even going to try to explain it. It's kind of a crazy intro.
Hey guys, so I want to explain why I roleplayed on Jeffrey Epstein's island as a gay bottom from Thailand.
Wow.
You did what, man? And then it had something to do with your childhood? That's a TikTok that he made saying something crazy to get people to go watch him, explaining the trauma that he endured as a child when he was 6 years old in Indonesia, which is terrible. Obviously, the shit that he had to go through. I mean, like, fuck, he's got the story of it if you want to know.
Oh, no shit. He's using shock jock tactics. Absolutely self. Dude is using, hey, shock humor, shock jock bullshit. Watch my channel. And it worked for him. It seriously worked for him, or else somebody like Oompaville wouldn't feel the need to cover a guy like that, right? Obviously. We wouldn't be talking about him now when his video went viral in 2020.
More about that. Not exactly a great title to a video or something. I mean, man, I think some therapy would do better than just being a YouTube guy. This doesn't seem like it's exactly that healthy to post. I mean, the internet's not really a place for healing and honesty and understanding. It's like virtue signaling, purity testing, and fucking just illogical, irrational criticism. Like, this is not, maybe, I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong though. I'm not sure. But holy shit, I feel fucking bad for the guy. But that's how he justifies the crazy shit that he says. The Epstein Island thing. He roleplayed as a gay bottom from Thailand. Like, what?
If you are familiar with my online lore, you've probably heard about me role-playing on Jeffrey Epstein's island as a gay bottom from Thailand, specifically a masseuse. This is not satire, this is not a joke, and I want to take the time today to share with you why I did that and why I posted it on the internet.
The point is, Kevin uses his experience, his past, as a defense to any serious criticism that comes his way. And over time, because this man has never faced any sort of repercussions from his own audience, he continued to bait everyone on the internet and just continue to say more and more controversial things, and it's kind of built up. It's built up. Just a really weird, just fucking creepy, just like character, I guess. I really don't know. Check out this video posted on June 16th, 2023. Kevin romanticizes the colonization of his home country and dreams of being colonized by masculine Dutch colonizers. He then goes on to say that he likes a more dominant man as a partner.
As a sub, I'm really into colonization. Like, I almost wish I was there when my home country was being colonized by, I think, the Dutch. I feel like it would have been so fun to observe, like, the manly pirates.
This is the weirdest shit. This is the weirdest shit somebody could possibly fucking sit there and talk about. I mean, maybe not the weirdest shit somebody could talk about, but this guy's into colonization. Like, oh, colonize me, baby. Colonize my asshole. It's nicely shaved.
Real, obviously. I just mean, like, in a fun, like, sensual, like, way, you know? So when people ask me, like, Kevin, what do you like? Like, what are you into? Just know that, like, the core of everything that I'm attracted to is a dominant, masculine man.
Okay, I think I understand what you're saying. You know, maybe leave that in your head, though. I think a lot of really insane shit in my head, and guess what I don't do? Say it. I scream it! In public. I just don't say it on the internet. Then skip forward to December 19th, 2023. He uploaded a video titled Busting Giant Loads with My Cat in Bed.
Hey guys, it's 11:23 in the morning, and I've been literally busting the biggest loads all morning and all night last night, and so has my cat Tobias. Like, we both sleep in the same room. Like, I let him in to...
His cat's just jizzing all over the place. I mean, who the fuck wants to hear about cats jizzing? Obviously, Oompaville doesn't. Look at that fucking face he's giving.
To sleep with me, and last night he literally like 5 back to back, like right before.
Why the hell are you watching what your cat's doing with his nut? Does he have a little dick sock? Like a cat cock sock? Ugh.
And I was like, oh my gosh, like that.
Wow. Yeah, it's referring to him actually having allergies and sneezing, but he's like, it's a quirky double entendre. The dude is a comedic genius and not a
oh, so they were just sneezing all over the place.
Fucking creepy fucking weirdo at all. I also love the part that he just left in the video at the end where he's trying to film thumbnails and it's just him going. Very odd. Very strange, man. On a TikTok video in February 2027, the man said he was going to give his cat oral, but he's referring to brushing his cat's teeth. So this is like his thing, right? This is like his thing. It's a bait and switch. It's a red herring. It's just being really misleading. I think it's supposed to be a joke, but jokes are usually fun.
One thing about me and my cat is we are going to do oral. And what I mean by that is I'm going to perform it on him while he sits back and relaxes. Now, this is fine because I've always been more of a giver anyway, and he's always been more of a receiver, so like I'm pretty happy with it. But I am going to take the time today to show you our daily oral routine.
It's like Shane Dawson. In another video in April he posted on the 2nd, 2024, he intros a video by saying he was asleep, and he's referring to construction workers working on his parents' home while he was sleeping. So
I got
how the hell did I just spell internet? Internet? I guess I put the E from the. Anyway.
Was asleep by these 4 men, and they're literally still pounding me today without my consent, obviously. They came inside my back door, if you know what I mean, and they're literally not done yet. They are legitimately so freaking loud. Like, they literally woke me up by pounding me. And
they have to like blast music just to like cover up their loud pounding and like how vocal they are.
By the way, a lot of this stuff's like, of course, this is obviously all joking. He's joking. I'm not trying to police anybody's language or do anything. There's just some really suspicious, very creepy stuff. You can acknowledge something is fine, whatever, that it exists in a vacuum, and also acknowledge that it is also creepy, potentially, and bring light to it, you know, to see what other people think. For example, 4/20/2024, Kevin states that he talks to minors all day long, man. That's not a very funny joke to make.
I talk to minors.
So he's just hanging out in a mine shaft, starting conversations with dudes hammering away at rocks. I mean, that's where my mind went. I would think any child would see this guy and would be creeped out immediately and would start moving away.
All day, every single day, and this seriously isn't rage bait or satire, I promise. Like, hear me out. I talk to minors all day, every single day, and I love it. I talk to minors on IG DMs, I talk to minors on Discord, I play League with minors all the time, and sometimes minors find me in public and they ask for a pic, or they take pics of me, and we talk and we hug, and it's always like a fun and fresh time. I love minors, and I love the minors that support me and follow me on social media.
Hey man, thanks for clarifying, by the way, because the whole like intro thing it's very, very bizarre. That's a very bizarre one, right? Like, wait, hold on.
How the hell my mouse ended up over there?
Hold on. He was cooking before, but now this is getting a little bit weird. Whether or not you find this guy entertaining or funny, I definitely think it's like takes a certain type of people to find this really just awesome and cool. Like, it's not something you're just like, ha ha, Kevin, he's back at it again. Wholesome family fun. It's actually like, no, this guy's probably on a lot of lists, and this dude's fucking weird, and it's really bizarre, but at the same time, feel like probably most likely he doesn't mean any harm by it. But you got people like James Charles and all these other people who have had run-ins with minors. Regardless of all that, his account is just small enough to where he can get away with posting this kind of shit. He's got a very insular audience. He's in a bubble. He's in a little echo chamber of people that think he's cool, and every now and then he expands out and spreads his butthole, and a bunch of people see it and they're like, oh, you fucking weirdo, what's wrong with you? You sick fuck. What the fuck, man? And recently, it seems like a lot larger audience has turned on him. On the 8th of May, 2024, he posted a picture of himself on Instagram wearing Euphoria's darkest shade of foundation and covered his entire face with it. In turn, doing...
What did that say? We found that your content... Now, this is to Oompaville from YouTube. We found that your content, and it's got the little thingy, doesn't align with advertiser-friendly content guidelines. The following timestamps are fully removed or blurred/censored in such a way that blackface image is not visible.
We're not even allowed to show a guy doing blackface who we're saying it's wrong that he did blackface. What? This speaks to the point, bro. What is this? This is crazy.
He does leave this important note. I do not condone blackface. I actually mentioned that I can see how this shade is offensive, and I agree with the argument that this shade is not inclusive. This photo and my reviews are just demonstrations of the product of my tan Asian skin. All of... Yeah, I'm not sure, man. I'm not sure about that one, to be honest. I'm not sure about that one. The minor thing is like, okay, I don't like that very much. All the other stuff, it's like, all right, it's funny entendre. This is just like, okay, now we're getting into the territory of you are, this is just, you know, this one's just a little, you're just kind of stupid now at this point. He 100% knew that this was going to be rage bait. He 100% knew this was going to be controversial. That's the reason he did it. But this time, people are really mad. They're really upset at him. Does he deserve it? I feel like if you're fucking stupid enough to do that, then yes, you absolutely deserve it. You have zero reason to review a shade this dark, and at this point, it's just flat out harassment and gaslighting. 100%. I agree with that. How are you going to say this is not blackface when you're literally in blackface? Respectfully, leave this to the beautiful melanated humans. This is ridiculous. You don't wear makeup but wanted to make a review of a makeup product. Why? Like, stop the cap and BS and let's call a spade a spade. It's blackface and it's weird. Kevin, I don't think we can defend you with this one. I actually agree with these people. I mean, this is just like, why would you do this? This doesn't make any sense. The only goal is to make clickbait off of wearing blackface. Like, that's seriously it. And it's just, you're in the wrong audience to do that, bro. What the This isn't like a Steven Crowder bet. You're not gonna get a bunch of walruses going, funny.
This is funny. It's so stupid. I agree, Oopaville, fully. I fully agree. Dance for the laughing walruses, I guess.
Or anything like that. You're gonna get a bunch of people who actually care about, like, social stuff, you know, and people's feelings and things like that. You're an idiot. Didn't you just do blackface? He posted this pic of this thing here, sensitive content. It's an LGBT magazine or something. All the comments are negative about him doing blackface and stuff, holding him accountable. Finally, dude, finally they held this accountable for something. People get just destroyed for way less, and this guy can get away with anything for some reason. I'm jealous. Literally, I'm fucking jealous. I would never do any of this stuff, just to be clear, because I understand. But it's fucking crazy that the same audience that would hold someone else accountable is not holding this guy accountable for whatever reason. It doesn't matter. All or none, dude. All or none, man. Come on, be honest with it. Be honest with it. Let's try to be honest with it more and more each day. Just kidding. I don't really care that much. But this was dumb as though. Seriously, incredibly stupid. Oh, and then you got quotes from inside the magazine and shit from his Discord that was leaked. I don't know. People just enabled him to come this far. He's just blind. He's just blind. Somehow he doesn't realize that doing blackface is doing blackface. And I saw that this was going viral for problematic reasons, so I thought I'd swatch it myself, and I literally agree that it isn't good. And I say that in the video, but people are still mad at it. How dumb can you be? It's okay, Kevin. It's not blackface. I know it's not, because I Googled it, and blackface is when you put on black paint and, like, mock black people. People keep saying it's blackface. They're uneducated fools. Thank you, Sigma baby. And I didn't mock anyone. This is a quote from the magazine as well. I make one joke about wanting to F a manly Dutch pirate, and suddenly it's...
Joke. Isn't that the same thing that everybody else always does, too? As soon as they're caught doing something fucking retarded, or doing something so stupid that they are in trouble for it, all of a sudden it was a big joke. Right? That's what you got to do. That's how you, or well, that's what they think they have to do. You know? It's not like, a good idea. Because it just makes you look fucking stupid. You're sitting there, you're like, oh, I know I made a joke about something that was so far out of the realm of what's usually normal that now a whole bunch of people hate me. But guys, come on. It's a joke. Totally just a joke. Totally a joke.
It's like, oh my God, he wants his ancestors to be horrible things. K and R word. For how long can you pretend to just be naive and unaware of what you're saying and why it's just not even funny and, like, stupid? And it's a candle. This is a candle, and it's at the very end of it. It's a fuse, actually, more so. It's a fuse, and the powder keg is right here, and he's just like right there, and then blackface. Well, I didn't know it was blackface. I didn't want to mock anybody. Here, look at my butthole. Dude, what's wrong with you, bro? This guy is fucking weird. I'm gonna be honest, never knew anybody like this growing up. And I had a lot of friends in high school. I really peaked there. Now, let's get into the abuse of YouTube's policies and past, just the severe, just weirdness of people not caring that he says up shit, but then caring a lot that other people say up shit that's less up objectively. And it's just like, who's saying it is what makes it okay, which bothers me a lot. He's abused YouTube policies a whole lot. His videos, his content, all of it is geared towards adults. In my opinion, it's adult themes, adult content. How to prepare for sexual intercourse, for example. That's not exactly something that I would want to make for children. I wouldn't think, if I was a rational human being, I especially wouldn't want to profit off of that and make money off of that and like, you know, maybe leave that to parents or like qualified professionals potentially, not just some fucking random guy who does blackface. You know what I'm saying? You get what I'm saying? Does that make sense? I don't really know.
I want to do blackface.
Videos, he can get away with it. You can't depict anything on
Can I?
YouTube, clothed or unclothed, for the
I
use
can,
of sexual gratification.
actually.
That is genitals, breasts, buttocks, whatever. There's no sorts of sexual
I think
nature.
personally, I think I could get away with blackface before anybody else, because all I'd have to do is just change my paint. You know, maybe change my hair color, and I could be black for a week.
Out on YouTube in that vein. The nudity definitely is not shown for sexual gratification in his videos, I don't think, but it's like not that educational, and it's not exactly like he's a scientist. He's not wearing a lab coat. He's not contributing to society in any way. He's selling bulbs and making the fucking grossest videos on YouTube. This is really weird and creepy. Am I old man yelling at cloud? It's fucking bizarre. In another video, he shows the correct way how to wear a condom on his erect penis.
Condoms are so important in preventing unwanted pregnancies.
Oh my god, dude, I cannot believe this shit. All right, I'm not sure how he uploaded a video a couple weeks ago that he showed everyone how to use a contraceptive on YouTube. Okay? No way is this dude gonna
just put a condom on a banana is what I'm gonna guess he's gonna do. Maybe not. Maybe he'll have an actual cock in the picture. Who knows?
Get hard on YouTube, and they can't take it down because it's educational. He's found the ultimate workaround. All right?
And Oompa is very right about this educational loophole bullshit. Because I'll tell you guys this. Go on YouTube right now, or maybe in a minute, and type in the search bar this exact phrase. I want you to type in how to shave your pussy. Okay? Do that for me. Go onto the YouTube search and type how to shave your pussy. And tell me, shit, probably on Discord and Instagram. Tell me in message form, what exactly popped up on your screen when you searched how to shave your pussy? Okay? And I will remind you, those videos are all set to educational. This has been your public service announcement by a clown. I'm going to go back down here.
For a long time, there was joking videos on YouTube. Bet you didn't see those. I didn't either. He's also wearing like a nun costume at this. I don't understand what the f is going on. This is insane. Now, hear me out, Kevin. I understand that this is educational. Also, YouTube, this is for you guys. Instead of taking my videos down and some of my friends' videos down for like making jokes and laughing at things and showing stuff, talking about news and things that are in the world and whatnot, this guy could have done this with a banana or anything that's phallic shaped. He didn't have to quite literally pull his out and get it hard on, like that doesn't have to be the reality of the situation.
Oh, never mind. I guess he actually did it on his own.
2 months ago.
A soft penis it'll be harder for you to put a condom on. It's literally almost impossible. So you want to get an erection, you want to arouse yourself and or have the person arouse you. Hopefully, if you're
maybe your cat
doing this, you are aroused because that's what you deserve. So
yeah, and that was a month ago. He did it with a vegetable. He rehashed it with the real deal for some reason. I don't know why. Call me crazy, but if you're conflating this type of comedy with
I wonder what his channel's name is.
I think it's kind of weird.
My hole is so big and so wide and is in such desperate need of because I miss my baby chest so much.
This is not exactly educational.
So the other day, we squeezed my boyfriend's to test him for pea crystals and just to check for like his overall urethral health. And for
You squeezed your boyfriend's dick to check for pee-pee crystals? Uh, ooh. Is this going to be like when you were talking about your cat blowing big loads and it was just a sneeze? I sense that on its way. Let's find out.
For anyone that's new here, I call my cat Tobias my boyfriend because he is a boy and he is a friend.
This is not exactly educational. This is not exactly educational. This is not exactly
Yep, I knocked that one out of the park.
educational, man. Very strange, very, very odd. And on Twitter, people see the duck, it quacks like a duck, and they're like, okay, that's a duck. Actually, it looks, everyone knows that it looks like a duck, but it might not be a duck. People on Twitter are like, yeah, dude, this is, I whack it. I whack it. I whack it, okay? Kevin had to do some damage control and said, stop to my videos and telling me about it. But now that he's done blackface, maybe he won't be able to get away with it for much longer. I'm interested to see. I got no dogs in the fight, TBH. It does make me a little mad that YouTube lets his shit stay up and then they take my shit down. I say leave his stuff up, reinstate all my stuff. Reinstate it. Reinstate all critical stuff. Reinstate everyone who's...
I actually heavily agree with him on that. Leave the guy's stuff up, but then reinstate all the shit that you've taken down because of one or two minor issues when you're going to let this other dude just kind of groom his butthole on live stream. YouTube's a terrible place, isn't it? It's honestly, it's a place run by a bunch of fucking lefties sitting there going, oh, everything's bad except for the stuff we like. Let's put children in dresses. That's what they like.
Who's had shit taken down for no reason except for this fucking guy. And I also do not believe that this guy should be talking or teaching children any fucking way. Like, I know for sure that that is not going to contribute to anything positive in the world. Like, seriously, I would bet money at least. Now on to the biggest problem, and one that I feel like is just really the reason that this video is maybe sort of important, is if you are a young child and you're watching this video and you want to defend Kevin and you're part of his audience, at the very least, you know, feel free to say whatever you want and believe whatever you want, but don't join his Discord. Don't join his Discord. Protect yourself.
Yes,
Save
protect your
yourself
fucking face
okay?
and your brain. And you keep protect yourself, keep your face, your brain, and don't get totally fucked up by going into somebody's Discord who is a person like this, because I'm trying to actually find out if this. I was trying to find the dude's fucking channel, but I'm not having as much luck with that as I thought I would. Well, alrighty then.
Going around on Tweetar, someone who was a part of Kevin's community has exposed that Kevin's Discord is fucking strange. The thought process of the community.
What did that say exactly? Rules and verify. Welcome. Rollers. Introductions. Polls. UOTD. Uploads. And it says at the top here, so y'all might want to be careful of a creator named K, capital K, capital E, VIN, Leonardo. He's most noticeable for his Nair hair removal for the ass video. Joined it thinking, based on his YouTube content, it was going to be an adult-only space for queer individuals to share space and educate. Okay.
Is fucking strange. The thought process of the community of the Kevin Leonardo channel is the adult education thing, right? That's it. He made that video talking about for the last 10 months, he's made content geared towards minors. Those are his own words. All right, so obviously there's some contradiction there, a little bit of gaslighting, some would say. In the server, it's not an adult-only space like it probably should be, because it's a sex ed server where people go to hook up with each other as well, allegedly. A lot of the people in the server are 13 years
People younger than 13 will be banned and reported.
old and children. The rules, very unclear, in my opinion. I get what he's trying to say, but they're also allowing people who are 13 years old in the server. I feel like that's incredibly inappropriate. Those are two streams you don't want to cross, brother, because you're going to end up on a fucking list and having to go door to door eventually. Or Vitaly. Maybe if someone like Vitaly finds out about this, could be bad. Someone like Gideon, someone like Alex Rosen. I don't know.
Known as, the PDF file busters.
Oh man, I'm not saying anything weird's going on, but maybe it should be investigated. Discords like this are really bad, and all of Discord is pretty much a cesspit. By the way, I deleted my Discord. All the old Discord videos, discord.gg/Oompa, that's not my Discord anymore. I'm not active in Discord. I deleted my Discord because it is a fucking cesspit, and if you don't have just literal mods, just fucking banning people left and right, and you get a large following, it is impossible to make it a fun place to want to spend time. Genuinely impossible. Luckily, mine isn't
it can be
anything like Kevin's Discord. Discord is notorious for getting young people groomed, and just gonna be honest, this Discord in particular looks a little fucking suspicious. Mary pointed out that it's sort of bizarre that there's a Discord server of over 4,000 people consisting of minors who are as young as 13 years old, allowed by the rules, that's being led by a guy who has Epstein fantasies. I think that's a lot of red flags to kind of combinate and eventually explode into something illegal, in my opinion, and I'm really disturbed by all this. Maybe I'm just a fucking buzzkill guy. Maybe I'm just jealous and upset that he's allowed to make funny jokes online and I'm not. His jokes aren't funny though. That's the thing. And neither are mine, but that's beside the point. It's also a fact that in the Discord, minors have unrestricted access to NSFW channels.
Found the motherfucker's YouTube channel. I've found the motherfucker's YouTube channel. That took an exorbitant amount of time, but I did find Kevin Leonardo's YouTube channel. The coolest Kev. No wonder I couldn't find it. I was just looking for his name, but it took me a minute. And we have videos with the titles such as, I'd like them to be legible, but whatever. Let's see what we got here. Videos such as visual anal douching tutorial. I accidentally ate my own poop. Trying Euphoria's Darkest Foundation. We saw a clip from that. Coming huge loads that taste like pineapple. Oh man. Fisting my cat's hole. The dark truth about Kevin Leonardo is one of his own videos. Cleaning dirty butthole with bidet. I said bidget because I thought I saw a G. Bidet, a visual guide. Oh my. Pooping on the floor as an adult with visuals. What? Okay. Never rub your pee hole with this product. Putting condom on erect penis, a visual demonstration. That one's got 647,000 views. How to make penis smell better with visual demonstration, 92,000 views. Black people's weird obsession with Taylor Swift, only 19,000 views. He has a video called I Love Children, 38,000 views. Smelling my hairless penis update results post-nair, 112,000 views. Spraying my hairy dick with Nair, a visual tutorial, 342,000 views. Nair spray on hair asshole, a visual tutorial and review, 243,000 views. Saying the N-word, 69,000 views. Hey, 69. I love minors and talking to minors, addressing creep allegations, 81,000 views. Semen facials cured my acne, 44,000 views. We failed to make my cat squirt, 64,000 views. Rimming myself with visuals, 71,000 views. If there was ever a time when this, when the audio clip of Michael Jordan saying, "Stop it, get some help," was necessary, I think it's right now.
Stop it. Get some help.
Pretty good considering I had to actually open up the program to do that and then find the track. Did pretty good there. What? Draining my cat's balls in his sleep without his consent. 45,000 views. Why do gay men molest kids? It's disgusting. 16,000 views. I'm terrified of men. 6,000 views. And then you got right before that, recreating the leaked Drake video. 219,000 views. Guy's channel's kind of hit or miss. And it's like all set to educational, I'm sure. Finally touched myself last night. 75,000 views. Waxing my armpit hairs, 52,000. This guy, clipping my toenails, smelling the black dirt in my toenails. Okay. 56,000 views. How to wax your butt. Visual guide from 6 months ago. 706,000 views. Filling up my hairy hole, 258,000 views. You know, Jesus Christ.
Stop it. Get some help.
I'm gonna finish this video out.
Is crazy, and there's seemingly no moderation to prevent this. And it's even worse. As I mentioned, some people hook up on this server. A lot of people use this as a hookup place. There's screenshots of people saying that they're single like a Pringle and to hit them up. And Kevin literally calls out in the rules to DM him on Instagram, specifically if you're Jewish. Whatever the that means, I have no idea. He gets defended by his audience in the server. They're saying that he isn't directly sexting and grooming them, so he's not in the wrong, which that's good. But bro is literally brewing a community that's putting people at risk. Like, seriously. I would go as far as to say that that's just as bad, if not a little bit worse, because you're kind of like pretending like you're not the thing that you are. And you're just like standing right beside it. This YouTuber High and Wonder has a very long video about Kevin Leonardo, and it's great. It's great. It's much, much, much better and more in depth than my video. He's got a lot more information. We'll have the link to his video down in the description. Another thing, and this is where it really starts to get weird, is the primary mod, Meta, on the Discord server is a minor. Kevin recognizes that person as a minor.
Primary mod in the Discord server is a fucking minor. The primary mod. I guess only secondary to Kevin himself, which would be the owner, but weird.
And by God, that's insane to have a mod.
There's his mod saying some kid brought a duck call into math class.
For that server,
And
that
Kevin
is a
asking
child.
Kevin asking the mod about how was school.
Why are you? This is fucking disgusting and insanely creepy and irrefutably wrong at this point. You can argue about free speech all day long and comedy, whatever that may be, and I will agree, generally speaking, as long as the platforms we're posting that on are applying the rules unanimously, okay, across the board, it makes sense and everybody agrees. Blackface shouldn't do that. Probably you're a fucking idiot. This wrong. Bad, wrong, delete the Discord. You're a freak, Kevin. You're a fucking creepy freak. There is so much stuff here. This is a can of worms, the likes of which has rarely been seen on YouTube, in my opinion, especially with something as innocuous as it seems. Just
Yeah, it starts off terrible and gets more and more terrible as time moves on. That's how these people usually are. How many fucking lol cows do just us know about? I'll ask you that. Like, can you count them on one hand? Or does your brain start going, oh shit? Like 3 or 4 in. You know what I'm saying? Like, does your brain start going, oh shit? There's so many of them, I can't even name them. And that's what my brain does. God, somebody in my hallway is slamming every door they own. Anyway, what was I saying? Oh yeah. There's so many lolcows on the internet that your brain just goes, you know what? I don't even want to remember these people's fucking names. Oh, if Grace, how long has Grace been live, Self? Any idea? Or is she live? I don't even know how to track her fucking channel down. I don't think I ever subbed. And if I did, for some reason it doesn't come up when I search her.
a guy making jokes with a dark past who can justify it. Like, I can say that because it happened to me, whatever. You can only get away with that for so long. This is the you can't get away with this. Unfortunately. Fortunately, after High and Wonder's video, or at least it seems like it, the NSFW channel was deleted, and the Discord has gotten a little bit of a, maybe taken a step in the right direction. By the way, I don't think there's anything wrong with young people using Discord. I used it. I started using it. When did I start using Discord? I don't know.
Probably
Just
like
gaming with my
2017.
friends. If I can use Skype and shit when I was a child, like, there's nothing wrong with that. You can Just because you're a child doesn't mean you should be sheltered like a little baby. You should be exposed to the world. But having an adult man who is like facilitating this environment about sex and fucking weird adult shit, spreading his hole online for everybody to see, and then creating a Discord community around it and meld it, like that's not good. That's not good. Minors can mod Discord. Who the cares? Content creators can in passing interact with anybody who's in their audience. This is really weird. This is not the same thing. And gonna go out on a limb here and say there's no modding support on the Discord anymore because of the weekly meeting that occurs every Wednesday called the Wow Guys. And let's not forget Friday, May 17th. This guy's the only motherfucker ever to just get away with showing his on YouTube and also run a primarily minor Discord server and have his own words, primarily minor audience. It's really weird. I don't think that's
nuts.
Okay.
That's fucking nuts. I am a cartoon clown and I don't have a fucking minor audience. And I would never even try to shoot for that because that's fucking ridiculous. You're a fucking adult, son. Be an adult. Get adults to watch your shit.
Hey, maybe it is though. What do I know? I'm just a stupid idiot white guy. Did you guys like how I tried to appear as unbiased and rational and reasonable as possible, given everything that I was showing? And I was just like, okay, you know, this is a little tip of the iceberg. It's really good. And then it's like, oh, there's this. That's not good.
Give me a
lot. You like that? Did you like that? Yeah. It's fucking weird.
Guessing she's not currently going. That's what I'm saying. She ended. Her clown senses went off. She was like, I don't know. I don't know. Not like she checks my channel or anything. Right. She has a non-sustainable channel model. Yeah. People watch that shit to see a train wreck. Well, I think we all know that. Do I have YouTube Shorts block on? Turn that off. All right, let's see what we got. Getting weird noises in the microphone. Yes. Anyway, let's see what this pulls up here. Come as you are, as you were. Remember when the Beatles did that song? Hang on, I gotta shrunky dunks myself. Hold on, I'm gonna try real hard. I just got bigger. That's not right. It's more painful than it sounds. I'm gonna hop my happy ass down here. But I think we all heard Nirvana playing. That is not even what I wanted to do. Let me see something real quick. I'm just gonna guide through shorts and see if any live streams pop up on browser on a PC here. Nothing yet. Is this one live? I can't tell. Nah. I don't think any actually live streams are going to pop up on browser. I'd probably have to be subbed to those people for that to come up. I'm just doing a little a looky-loo. Throw on some background music while I do it. What country is this? Splort. Jumping around in poo. Why is there a bottle of Coca-Cola? It's probably like what it's... Probably close to what it's being like to, I guess, making the sweet, sweet sex with that Kevin guy earlier. You know what? I'd start asking what country is this myself. Thanks. guess this is technically under my my new account. Maybe I should switch video. Switch screen stream. Hold on a minute. I'm thinking out loud here. Kind of all I'm doing right now. Just thinking out loud. Hold on a minute. Let's see what we can do here. All right, there's my YouTube feed on my account that's not subscribed to any channels. Shorts. I think it's going to be the same dealie. You most likely have to be subscribed to a channel to get their live vertical feed. Maybe. It's like this one's not sub to anything. It's not even sub to me. Why are some of these over to one side? Very strange. Can we get rid of this stupid... That's why it's getting pushed over, because it's suggesting I subscribe to these channels. But yet, not a one of these is centered the way it's supposed to be. You ever just want to, like, scroll through shorts and just hit... Don't show this to me again. This is a banana sandwich. Oh, Sandy. Yeah, I don't think a single live stream is going to pop up in here. Very weird. Or at least, if they do, how far am I going to have to scroll before then? Oh, is this the little cheat at Aldi's where you stick the hammer through the other end and pop your quarter out? But now it's locked into itself, and every employee is going to be pissed at you. Goddamn shorts are weird. It's literally just TikTok / Instagram. Fucking... And YouTube's trying to monopolize years after it was popular. You know what I mean? Like, they're finally doing it, and it's this big new thing for YouTube, but every other website's already done it, including Vine, like 8 years ago. Dude's just checking his titties out. Nice boobs, dude. Even that guy tried it. Cool. Yeah, not a single fucking live feed. Not at all so far whatsoever. It's kind of weird, isn't it? I'm not doing this because I want something explained. I'm just like checking it out. And I'm like, what the fuck is this? A lot of scantily clad bitches, though. Why is it sending me self feed instead of my own? Here, ladies, have a vibrator. Is that a sex bell? Okay. It's kind of weird that... Okay. Remember, this channel's not subscribed to any of these channels. And how many women in bikinis have I scrolled past? And now this is just an ass feed of the back of a dude's motorcycle. What the fuck is happening right now? Oh, really? You're just gonna pop your panties off? Okay. This got weird for a minute. It's not getting any better. That ought to help. Just bitches in bikinis and lingerie and a glass bottom boat. That's kind of funny. Some of these are terrible. Like, this is probably going to be Russian music.
I just wanna rollie with a dapper ranch. I already got something.
What in the hell is supposed to be the point? These chicks he hired for $5 from the local newspaper are acting like he turns them on. That was just epic. Oh, you got the lens cap on, little guy. Killer clown appearance. Why is it always the same 2 tracks? You know what I noticed when going through YouTube music is that the top 2 to 3 tracks are the exact tracks that everybody uses for everything. Check my DMs when I get damn good time, okay? Good damn time to do it. I can't quite do it like that.
It.
No. That's not a vertical live. Going in troll by saying things in the chat they're not paying any attention to. He's whatever. Here, we'll check it out.
At least I don't, so we'll just in all due time. It's especially lacrosse.
No link to any stream
I
yard.
was actually born in lacrosse, Shy.
What am I
That's
supposed
where
to
I was
do here,
born.
Self?
I was born in lacrosse.
Say hi.
Hey, is Eddie still in here? He can write us a song.
Now, Ricky, do you know
I'm
anything
sharing the wrong
about the
screen
Corey
again.
Richards case out in Utah?
The how many?
The Corey Richards case. The
Hey, you see how it
woman
doesn't
who
fit in the format behind me?
accused ODing or drugging her husband.
It's either
when she wrote that
somehow
book about
double
who's the
wide
father
and still
that
on
went
shorts, which I don't
national.
even think it
It
is,
was on Good Morning America for all
or
those
something.
years about how to help a child
Something
deal with
fishy's
the
going on.
death of a parent, and now it turns out that she was the reason that parent died. Have you seen anything about her?
Uh-uh.
No, I know
No.
I know you've been in Brandy's room a lot lately. Well, let's just say if Karen Reed, you know,
Don't tell me what to do. Bearded guys. I don't know how the hell I was screen sharing the wrong fucking thing. It's like just how that happened. I don't know what the hell. No, why does it keep going back to that? There we go. Oh. Oh. Hang on a sec. God. You know how close I was to showing DMs? That was stupid. I blame myself for that and myself solely. Yep. That's why it wasn't sharing the right fucking thing. Pretty simple once you figure it out, dumbass. I'm chastising myself. Shut up.
But there are certain defendants that I would be.
Did you just say to me,
poor,
Self,
at
you,
containing my body.
I got to blame you for that
The
one.
race is
Did you
starting.
just tell me to
Sorry,
scroll to the next? Oh, sure. Why not? Let's go ahead. Oh, is it a description and a bunch of recommended videos?
Logano. You know, those are my two
Oh,
favorites.
gee.
because
I guess I
everybody
can't
hates them,
scroll to next because I'm on a
and
PC
I'm
and not a
sort of drawn to
phone.
I like disruptors.
You turkey.
I'm a fan of disruptors. Anybody who disrupts things, that's sort of where I turn my favorite.
You fucking turkey.
So you know.
Also, do you know that when I do this and I'm live, I can't share another screen? I can't share their screen and not me to you guys. You know that, right? Like I can't. It's virtual cam. So let me just give you a little hand here. When I'm on a screen like this and I share virtual cam, this is exactly what people see on their end when I try to join their stream. This is exactly what they'll see. The exact same thing that you're seeing right the fuck now is exactly what a person would see if I joined their StreamYard and I tried to troll them. Okay? And that doesn't matter in the format. That matters that matters strictly based on the fact that I'm using OBS. Yeah, I know, right? Doesn't that suck? I mean, there is no other fucking way to do it that I know of, anyway. I don't know if somebody's going to win. Let me know. But yeah, when I'm live like this, and if I were to walk into somebody's StreamYard, this is the exact screen that they're going to get, is whatever you guys see. That's just how this shit works. I don't know. If there is an alternate way to do it, it doesn't involve me having to go on camera, let me know. I don't know. I'd love to know an alternate way to do it. But let's see what we got here. Oh my God, I'm back. I'm back. You ever just want to do that? Just go. Before too long, before this goes any fucking further, I'm done. You guys have a good one. I'm gonna go switch over to the better channel, and the bigger channel, and yeah, I'm gonna go actually have fun.